Think we lost all, but who will take the fall? Who will win it all? You know the cost, still you go through walls. Keep on acting small. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Simsville Realm of Magic. In the last episode, so much went wrong for our little googly eggs, but for Emrys, things might be looking up a little bit. In the last episode, Morgyn was feeling pretty anxious about his relationship with Emrys, but luckily, early in the morning, help arrived in the form of his mother, Alessandra, who he hasn't seen since he ran away from home as a teenager, back when he used to be called Marilyn Ember. Alessandra came out all this way from Del Sol Valley to find him. She wanted to reconnect with him so badly that she gave up her fame in exchange for magic to get access to the portal to the magic realm, because Alessandra is actually a famous vintage movie star. They went out for coffee, they had a long catch up, and Morgyn ended up telling Alessandra all about Emrys and how he might be falling in love with him, but the Witches' Council has imposed a rule that they can't be together or he'll face horrible consequences. Like, they had 6 years of catching up to do, and he went through everything from running away, from cutting his hair, through all his hormone therapy and transitions, to finding the portal, to becoming a sage, all the way up to Emrys. And Alessandra, she listened and she understood and she empathized, and she assured him that these things will find a way, and to not let the council stop him from following his heart, because he's been following it ever since he ran away. And no, she doesn't want him to stop now. She then, after Morgyn went back to the magic realm, went to go and find Emrys. She found him and she told him that Morgyn is in love with Emrys, and you know, the consequences be down. If he wants to be with Morgyn, then he needs to tell him that he loves him and that he wants to be with him. She has come out all this way to from Del Sol Valley to Glimmerbrook, but we don't exactly know how long she's going to be sticking around for, though. So we're now back in the house with our cute little good gigs, and we have some major damage control to deal with. First up, poor Melanie. She got flat out rejected by Erin, 2 E's. Kind of hard to think. There's still a romantic interest, but she's so, like, embarrassed. I feel so bad for her. And her breakout probably not helping. I think she doesn't have any potion books on her. She does have some potions of magical aura and emotional stability to remove unnecessary emotional baggage, maybe when things get really bad. But for now, can you do magical research on the computer? I've not actually tested that out yet. There is nope, there is not. She is, however, going to research pickup lines, because I feel like she would want to try and figure out, like, just where on earth she went wrong with Aaron. Sagittarius apparently also has a breakout. He's also feeling a little bit charged up. So we're going to go and just quickly discharge him. Firstly, because I want to see how this works. And secondly, because Vanessa's not interested. Okay, that was pretty fun, pretty decent. He's still super embarrassed though. Why don't you go hide from the world quickly while we discuss your problems. So poor Sagittarius. Crush on Vanessa. She doesn't see him that way. She sees him as a friend. But something that I forgot I had. I have the SimDa dating app. So, and because I have like a whole bunch of Sims as well, we can see if we can get Sagittarius out on a date with someone. I might set up a couple of SimDa dates for him and see which ones he clicks with a bit better. And Emrys, when my mouse starts loading again, there we go. Emrys, feeling super inspired, just in general. He also was feeling a little bit charged up. He's got a whole bunch of spells he still needs to learn. But he's in such a good mood. High needs, lingering inspiration, acne immunity. It's nice and warm. He's got perfect skin. But also, Alessandra did come and visit him and tell him, you need to sort your life out and talk to my son. And as you can see, he's apparently a love, like Morgan's lover, but they should be that should be soulmate status looking at that. So he might have to go and talk to Morgan and express how he feels and be like, I want to be with you in every way, and I don't care what Ehrman says. So we're gonna get that sort of first. We're also gonna get him to being an acolyte, because you are not being like stuck on being like a low level sage for the rest of your. Why am I doing it this way? Go and freaking teleport to the magic realm and do it yourself. Do it yourself, boy. Do it yourself. And you're here at the magic realm. He is still absolutely gorgeous. His skin looking absolutely fine. He is just like in such a good mood. He's in a good mood. He's like, right. Inspired, I hope from no, he's not inspired anymore. I was going to say, Alessandra inspired him. Gave him some of that bardic inspiration to go. And why do these people insist on going into Morgan's room and just freaking getting into his bed? Guys, come on. Guys, that bed has been used and it smells bad probably. Why'd you all keep hiding in it? Elphaba was up here. She's heading down. I don't know where Morgan is. There he is. Once again, going up to his favourite little spot. So you were going to go to him. You were going to tell him how you feel. And you were going to say, I want to be with you. They've headed out to the gardens where they cuddled for the first time. And he's just like, right, we need to talk. We need to talk. You know, I didn't even know you had a mother, but, you know, she came and she spoke to me and she told me that I probably should be assertive about this. So I just want you to know, Morgan, that I freaking love you, man. I freaking love you. I mean, he looks a little bit just spellstruck there. But he's just like, I freaking love you, Morgan. I don't care what Ehrman says. I don't want to like just be, you know, just the secret little like dirty little secret that's hidden in that little love den we have upstairs near the cauldron. I just want to be with you forever, as long as however long as warlocks live. Ehrman can go and suck it for all I care. So please, 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 could you please be, could you please just be my boyfriend? And well, he said yes, and there actually was to get a selfie. That worked. Morgan became the boyfriend of Emrys. I guess chatting. They're still lovers. Come on, man. You guys are like supposed to be soulmates. How is it they have full bars and are not soulmates? I'm not sure how that works there, but maybe there's something I'm missing there, but they're just so freaking cute. And now that they've got that sword, and he's like, right, I have to get back to work now. So he's just like, cool. And he's looking a lot happier now about it. I mean, oh yeah, he's overheating. He's got a new partner. So I guess Alessandra's advice helped him out there. Let's just put you in whatever that outfit is there, and then we'll take you over to Castus Alley, and we'll just get you a whole new bunch of spell books and stuff, because you really need to learn some spells. You really need to learn some spells and get you to being an acolyte. Okay, I've just lost myself in the void. I've just lost myself in the void. Let's just go through the... Oh, that's because I was going the wrong freaking way. This place is so... I say the place is so big, but because everything's like separated everywhere, it's a little hard to kind of understand where everything is. We have astral projections of Eric and Vivian. Are they a family business now? And once again, Don Lothario. Apparently when he's not trying to woo the ladies, he is apparently astral projecting into the magical realm to sell us potion ingredients. Yay. Alright, let's grab some tomes for you. You seriously need to get some studying done, Emrys. You need to be an acolyte by the end of this, otherwise, you know, you're not getting... You don't get to celebrate Lupercalia. By the way, I've never actually explained what... Get it, dragon. Okay, Tome of Furio. Convince two Sims to argue and fight with each other. You need to be an acolyte for that one. Necrocore, I think you have that one. So why are these all out of your range? I'll grab them anyway, and I don't think I have the Necrocore one. Although I think I might actually. I do have Necrocore. Okay. So we need to get some... We're going to need to actually just search for spells. I think. Maybe get you a new broom. And we'll bind the dragon familiar to you. Pagon. Pagon sounds cute, but it's a dragon. So I'm thinking we call the dragon Spyro. Because it's cute. An alabaster diamond. A rocket broom. Turquoise. That'll be good if you ever want a brew potion at some point. Boom, boom. Boom. Just grab some more crystals. The crystals are always fun. Thank you for shopping at Brooms, Baubles and Beyond. And see what potion ingredients we can get. And then either practice magic or look for some tomes in the school. Ooh, strawberries. Just get a bunch of strawberries. They are losing money quite fast, and I only say that because, you know, they don't actually, none of them have jobs. None of these kids actually have jobs, and why would they? They don't want to learn. They don't want to learn, they just want to have fun. They just want to have fun. Okay, let's actually try and search for some magic tomes. You know, the more Simeon spends time looking at that portrait, the less time he's doing actual magical things. And, you know, he's suspicious as heck. But at this point, I think at least Clarissa on the Witches' Council doesn't care too much about the portrait. She just, you know, accepts that, you know, the last sage is gone and Morgyn is the new untamed sage now, and he just has to accept that. He's just got to accept that, and I still need to find loads more tomes. There's so many tomes, but it's so hard to find them all. And he's not an acolyte yet, so he can't learn half these ones. He's only an apprentice. He's only an apprentice. Oh, wait, you can learn Repairer because that is an apprentice tome. That's good. That's good. Morphiate's a master one, so we can't actually learn that one yet. That's for adeptness. That's a potion one. We'll have him study that one as well. That should help. And then we can maybe see what Sagittarius can do on the SimDa day. Oh, Alessandra's here. In an interesting dress. And cute boots. I guess she's still sort of staying by to sort of, I guess, keep an eye on her son. She's keeping an eye on Morgyn. She's so super sad though. And she's still, I think she's distraught over, you know, she's distraught over her husband's death, over Morgan's father's death, and also just how, like, it's just how much connection she's lost to Morgyn, because the last time she knew Morgyn, the last time she spoke to Morgyn, his 18th birthday was coming out and she'd got him like a beautiful present, and like a few weeks before he turned 18 he just vanished. And you know, she had a movie coming out at that time. She was just like distraught because like she was about to, because Morgyn was supposed to come to the premiere as well. She was going to be introducing Marilyn, that is, to the world of to Del Sol Valley, because she's a glamorous movie star, but she kept her life very private. Not many people knew about like her outside life outside of her movies, and she never got to see, like, she didn't get to see Morgyn become an all-powerful sage. And it's quite sad, but also just look how absolutely gorgeous she is. She is definitely one of the most beautifully genetically, like, randomized Sims I've seen, using randomized genetics. And you can kind of see just how much, like, I know she's sad in that currently, but you can see how much she looks like Morgyn, slightly. Like, in the facial features. And just, she's just a stunner. Because when I genetically randomized her in genetics, I was like, she looks like a vintage movie star, and I'm all about that. And it's, like, it's just amazing. Also, I think Simeon came up here, and I don't know. Simeon is now crying in Morgan's bed. Everyone uses Morgan's bed. Like, that bed has seen a lot of things. It's seen people hiding from the world. It's seen Simeon crying, and it's also seen Emrys and Morgyn doing the do. Whilst he's learning some ones. Looks like, yeah, Morgan's about to get in some more yoga. It's just like, oh, I need to de-stress. I have an important meeting with the Witches' Council about the fact that I'm now officially dating Emrys, and I do not want to, if I have to be turned into a cat, I want to at least be prepared for it. Although, according to my friends on the Peachy Discord, yeah, he would make a gorgeous little, like, blonde, floofy cat. He'd be like one of those Maine Coons that's just, like, big and blonde and like, super floofy. Super floofy blonde cat. That'd be kind of cute. Also, it's kind of... Why, though? She's terrible. Maybe just stick to mischief magic, love. Maybe just stick to mischief magic. Yeah, her playing was so bad, Morgyn just was like, forget doing yoga, I need to de-stress somewhere else. Can't de-stress when you got awful, like, that on your mind. Yeah, I know, you're hungry, just study for God's sakes. How is it you are not even, like, yeah, that's so annoying. He's not even Acolyte and yet he's learnt his third spell. It's like, come on! God, oh my god, that's Carmen. She's from the gallery. I put her down from the gallery. She is beautiful, isn't she? She looks incredibly fierce. I don't know why she's in that rig out. It's the thing, the situational outfit's kind of annoying, but she is absolutely gorgeous. She's an absolutely gorgeous sim. I forget who made you. Was her name? Was it Izzy? Izzy the Blue, I think it was. Or she, I can't remember. But I can check because I have the hashtag. Oh no, it was I3Zac. I3Zac made Carmen Rodriguez. That's what they look like, but I didn't have the hair, which is a bit unfortunate. She's also got a familiar named Arlo, who is this super cute cat. But thank you, Isaac, for making Carmen. She's an absolute stunner, and it's nice to see her in the game. Why do you look so... Why are you so sad, Simeon? He's so sad. He's so sad. He's so sad. I'm just going to have him learn one more. Finish up his potion. Study that. Try and become an acolyte. Give him some power. And then we will send him off home and then mess around with Sagittarius and figure out what on earth we're going to do with him. He is now an acolyte. Yay! Give Morgyn just a quick compliment and then tell him you got to head off home because you finally got some new spells done. You need to learn 2 more spells. 5 spells. Win 3 duels against other spellcasters. That's gonna be hard. And also become an adept spellcaster. Right, head on home. Your prowess in the magical arts is gaining recognition. You've now got a magical... Oh, look who decided to show up and is looking super angry. You don't get to be angry. You don't deserve to be angry after the way you broke my boy... Sagey boy's heart, you know, you're lucky I don't... Okay, here's what you gotta do. Before you go home, she gets a zip zap. She gets a zip zap. She gets a zip zap because she deserves it. She broke your boy's heart. She broke your boy's heart. And, you know, she deserves all that's coming. I know why you're walking that way. Now I'm walking that way. This is just... Okay, you know what? Just forget this and just go home. Just fly home now before I just lose it because you Sims are just irritating the hell out of me. Okay. Grab your stuff from the mailbox and then just quickly head inside because, yeah, you're going to wet yourself if you're not careful and I don't need more of my Sims wetting themselves. And then also have something to eat and go to sleep at a reasonable... Well, it's 5 in the morning, so probably not a reasonable time. Probably not a reasonable time, but we just have him deal. We just have him deal with everything. He's in a pretty decent mood now, so his love life's sort of been sorted. Sagittarius, oh, he wants to hide from the world again. You want to hide from the world again? You can't hide from the world again. I mean, okay, I don't think Wim's working the magic realm. I think that's the problem. Alright, give yourself a nice daily treatment of skincare routines. A nice grass seaweed mask should help. Let's put you in a nice brand new outfit. Let's put you in that one, which I think is the Gucci t-shirt one. If right when it loads in. Yes, the Gucci one. He wears Gucci. I've never bought Gucci brand. It's way too expensive though, but I'd love to. I'm just gonna have you quickly, while you're doing your skincare routine. Oh, you can actually brew a potion of plentiful needs. Go and do that. And I'm just gonna quickly give oh god, why are you you're dazed as hell because you're tired. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm gonna give you the discharge because you do tend to get your magic up quite a bit. I could give you the moat hand. That'll also be useful because you do need to get experience and motive boost. You at least need the experience. And that could be a useful one. We've also got insightful eye. Research experimentome speeds are greatly increased. You're not really a forager. Socialite. Magical social interacts with the spellcasters will provide. Let's get that one because you do spend a lot of time with Morgyn, so Morgyn helping you boost all your powers will be a very useful thing to have. So let's just let Sagittarius do some potion brewing, see how well that turns out. All he needs is an apple and all his other basic ingredients, and he should be golden. Melanie could help with the potion brewing, but I actually think what she should do... I mean, she could actually. I'll have her help because that should help with her experience as well. She's just like, oh, hey. He's like, I'm just brewing up a potion to make myself feel better. She's like, oh, can I help out? He's like, sure. By the way, yeah, thanks for telling me that, you know, Vanessa's not interested in going out on a date with me. Saved me the trouble of embarrassing myself trying to ask her out. That's what friends are for. Don't you fret about it. Also, I don't really like her that much. She was very rude about, you know, being disinterested in you. I mean, I'm having my own such troubles. You know, Erin flat out rejected me. That's just awful. I'm so sorry, Melanie. I'm so sorry. It's fine. I can fix it though. Maybe I'll find someone else. That Salem's pretty cute, don't you think? And she's gone off. And how's that spell? Okay, bottle up it all. Because these are plentiful needs, so these should be okay. It's glowing blue, which I'm assuming is a good thing. So now you should have like a bunch of those. He's got 5 bottles of that. That's pretty good. Yeah, you're going off to bed. I don't blame you. But he's in a good mood. I mean, of course he would be. He's now boyfriends with Morgyn. Yay. Yay. So, we're going to focus on a little bit of Sagittarius today. We've got a whole load of people who you could potentially go out with. But because of how the, because it's 3 days until Lupercalia. I'm actually gonna... That's the TV premiere on Thursday. I'm gonna just do a little bit of insight into Lupercalia for you guys to remember what I've learned about it, because it used to be a Roman festival of fertility and all that. It used to be a Roman fertility festival down at the Lupercal cave, which is where Romulus and Remus were said to have been suckled by the she-wolf. That's the history behind it. Sabrina, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, turned it into like a big lusty pagan festival, which I guess kind of has, you know, it makes sense a little bit. And I'm kind of doing the Chilling of Adventures Sabrina interpretation of it, where it's basically a huge, like, it's like Valentine's Day, but it's a huge lusty kind of romance festival kind of thing, where you've got the matching, the courting, and the hunt. You can see the difference between the hearts and what you're supposed to do on the hunt as opposed to Friday and Saturday. And the courting, you're supposed to engage in abstinence, which... yeah, that's gotta be incredibly hard for Emerson Morgyn, I think. But the Friday for the matching, we're gonna focus on Sagittarius a little bit, because I think he needs to have a date. I don't know who. I have been leaning towards him finding maybe a girlfriend. I haven't really had any male Sims have a girlfriend yet in any of my series. Actually, well, no, Strangerville, nobody ended up dating anyone, because, you know, the mother was kind of the thing with that. So it was like, oh, the mother... It's like, hey, it's like, what do we do about love? We don't have time to focus on love. There is a giant plant monster in the town that's possessing people. No time for dates when we have aliens to fight. And Island Living had Laerty. Initially, Laerty was actually supposed to date Sapphire. They were supposed to date for a little bit. I don't know if they was going to be endgame or not, but they were supposed to go out on a couple dates and see how their romance clicked. But it wasn't like there was very tiny romance, but ultimately he just ended up clicking with Arendelle a lot more in the end. And Sammy B, well, the vampire series was just me messing around with Sammy B and wanting him to become a vampire and all that jazz. He was initially supposed to just have a romance with Caleb. Nate happened, and then I decided, you know what, screw it, let's just have him date everyone. And for this one, it's, the romance, like Morgyn and Emrys was pretty much planned from the start after I made Emrys. Like, I saw Morgyn in the trailer, and then I made Emrys when I was planning my characters for Realm of Magic. Figured they would click, and they obviously do. Especially because Morgyn made the first move, so, you know, that says a lot more about her. That says a lot about my Sims than me in general. If my Sims are the ones doing everything without my say-so. Sabrina, Melanie, I'm gonna kick myself every time. Melanie was supposed to be having a forbidden romance with Eren, but apparently that's not happening anymore because freaking flat out rejecting her. Maybe she'll have to get drunk. She'll have to drunk dial him maybe. And poor Sagittarius. I still have no idea what I'm going to do with you in terms of love. I mean, even with your face looking like that, you're still beautiful. You're still beautiful despite the awful breakout you're having. Oh, my poor baby. My poor baby. I love you so much, but, you know, just the face is just so unfortunate. But, you know what? Let's see who he can actually find on SimDa. I don't know why you're going upstairs to the sink. Is the sink's... Yeah, the sink's right there. Saggy boy. Seriously. Alright, let's open up SimDa because I do have it, and let's see who we shall send him off on a date with. So, these guys were the ones I added, these two as well. So it's Ali Sherman, I think they were someone I added. Parker Kawa, Madeline Blackman, Demaria Rosenberg, Alex Caruso, Carmen Rodriguez, who we saw in the library section at the Magic School, and Samantha Chavez. Now, I can't remember if Alex is a boy or a girl, and because their thing hasn't shown, I can't remember if they're a boy or a girl. But I'm thinking maybe we send Saggy Boy on a couple dates. I mean, looking at the line, I'm going to try Alex first, because I think they're a girl. I think. When the thing pops up, it's going to prove me wrong. I just know I have a feeling. No, Alex is the girl. She's the one in the flannel, yeah. I'm going to send these guys to Elixir and Brews. It's a little bit too... I think it's a little bit too cold for that. Although she is super cute. She is super cute. I'm just going to stick her in her cold weather gear just so I can get them inside and they can have a bit of a chat. Ask if single, socialize. Goal is to kiss your date. Oh no, don't fall over, love. Don't fall over. She had, I can't remember what hair she was, but I had like this, I think it's a Leah Lilith hair, and it just looked so cute on her that I had to, let's actually just get a bit of a look at her. She is actually a super cute sim. She's actually super cute. Can't remember, I think I do have it open still. Who made Alex Caruso again? Izzy Beth Blue, you were the one who made Alex Caruso. Thank you, by the way. They also made Demaria Rosenberg as well. He's also pretty adorable. This is Alex Caruso. You can see that on my hashtag, Ron Ripley. If you want to add people to this hashtag, please feel free to. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. But she is actually so cute. So cute. So, do a nice friendly introduction to her. I know you feel embarrassed because, you know, your face looks like something you'd find, just something you'd find, you know, in an aquarium. But you know, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Ask if she's single. Let's get some of these goals out the way. She's actually super adorable. She is so cute. And she's like wearing like a cute little like cold weather number. Geekon's here. Nice. I mean, if he can't date Vanessa, I want him to at least stay friends with her. Maybe they could have a solid friendship. You're everywhere. Ehrmund is everywhere, and now he's checking up on his son who's out on a SimDa date. It's like, go away. Like, Dad, go away. You're kind of ruining it for me. You are ruining this for me so much. Do a little bit of a flirt and just see how she feels about that, because it's a goal. Apparently you have to do it 5 times. Okay, she didn't like that. She didn't like that. Oh god, you're just unlucky in love, aren't you, Sagittarius? You're just so unlucky in love. I feel bad for him. How is it you are just having... How is it you're struggling with women? How is it you're struggling with women? I could send you on a date with a bloke and I bet you would have a much better time, wouldn't you? Well, she's having... At least, like, aside from the flirting, I think she's having a pretty decent... She's having a pretty decent time with it. She's pretty good. Hey, is that oh, there's Isaac. I think he's complaining to Ehrmund. Not sure why. Not sure why. Clarissa has also shown up, I've noticed. They're having, like, they get to know each other. They're getting to know each other very well. Discuss some interests. Let's at least get all these. I just saw it then. She's identified a new type of fish. Apparently it's a blizzard as well. Alright, let's discuss some things. They're getting along really well, which I've noticed. That's a good thing. That's such an interesting thing about Sagittarius. He gets along with girls super well, but they never seem to be actively interested in him. Maybe he's one of those guys who just ends up with having loads of girls as friends, but can't actually get a girlfriend. I mean, I hope not. I want him to at least have some, you know. But they're getting along so well. They're getting along so well. She keeps identifying fish. I guess she likes fish. Tell a joke about vampires, because I enjoy jokes about vampires. So, learning about new types of fish, which is always good. And it seems that the Witches' Council are having just a bit of a... Or at least Ehrmund and Clarissa. I mean, they spend a lot of time together. They have a very solid friendship. A very, very solid friendship. Tell your date a story. He's not been able to flirt with her yet because, you know, she didn't like the flirting right off the bat, which I don't blame. There should be a funny story. There is a funny story option. Yeah, tell a funny story. Tell her about how Vanessa wet herself right after you beat her in the dueling grounds. Because she's also a spellcaster and you might see her around. Maybe. They're getting along super, super well. Like, look at that. I mean, they're not friends, but it's a pleasant conversation. Have a deep conversation with your date. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. No, I can't. No, I can't. Brighten her day. Compliment her outfit, because I know you can do that. Just make her feel, you know, super nice. Just tell her that it's a cute sweater dress. And just see about getting to know her a little bit more. Try and have a deep conversation when that pops up. I'd also let you complain about acne if you wanted to. Just be like, God, I hate it when you get breakouts like this. And it's like, that's a breakout. It's like, yeah, it's not a potion gone wrong, which I initially thought it was. They're getting along super well. I don't know why there's a sink right in front of them. There we go, deep conversation. There's a sink right next to the bar. Bit of an interesting one. It's not a bad looking bar design. Simeon has turned up as well, it seems. They're getting on super well. She's a gloomy sim. Aw, poor girl. Poor girl, poor girl. Now can you flirt with her? I mean, he's tried once, and that was like right at the beginning. And he just vanished. Slightly
Kaluba. Mwah.
Oh, she liked it that time. Oh, she liked that one. She liked it. He's got to do it 4 more times before the end of the date, though. Which I highly doubt we'll be able to. Highly doubt we'll be able to do unless he can actively do flirt after flirt after flirt after flirt. You ever noticed these two hang out without Morgyn?
Samzo. Kableep.
I noticed that.
Does.
I've noticed that. Oh, look at them both. Oh, it's... See, he's having such a good time with her now. He's having such a good time. They're friends. They're friends. They can tell jokes. I mean, there's no amount of flirting apparently gives them romance, which is always an interesting thing. Although I did get distracted by the fact these two keep hanging out without, you know, Morgyn. I think they are talking about the portrait and also the rumor about Morgyn and Emrys dating. They are older than Morgyn. They've been in stages a lot longer. It would make sense. It would make sense. He just keeps on flirting and she really likes it. She likes the flirting. But no romance. The hearts are popping up, but there's just no like little pink bar coming up. What is it, Sagittarius? What is it about the fact that you can get along with girls so well, but they just don't seem interested in you? Despite the fact that all the flirting seems to be pointing to the fact that, you know, she should be interested. Melanie has got her video game skill up. Oh no, Vanessa's here. She's seen him out on a SimDa date. She's like, I think she literally heard he was out on a SimDa date and she's turned up. Oh, but there is now, the hearts have appeared, but it took 5 flirts and the bar is only that small. How just so interesting. I say interesting. I say it's interesting. I don't know how Sagittarius has such bad luck with women. He's just like, I think now he's doing this literally just to annoy Vanessa. Well, that's not gonna happen. Oh, is that an autonomous thing? Blow a kiss. Alright, an autonomous flirty thing has popped up. You can do that. Feeling focus. Aw. Oh, she likes that. Oh my god, she blew him a kiss back. Oh my god. I think we found his date for Lupercalia, because she was like kind of just, you know, don't flirt with me straight off the bat, okay? Oh, the first kiss option is there. Do it. Do it, Sagittarius, come on. You're not having much luck with women, but... Oh. Oh, and they've had such a great date as well. Oh, I'm proud of you, Saggy boy. So proud of you. Romeo in the background's being uber dramatic. His mother's now turned up. Her paranoidness is striking because she knew Vanessa was around. Oh, Vanessa, she was there. She saw them on the date and she saw them holding hands and I think she saw them kiss. And I think she left as well. But, oh my god. I don't know if your plan was to make Vanessa jealous, but, you know, I think it worked. But, you know, Alex is super into you. Well, an awesome SimDa date. They're lovebirds with, like, a good connection. A connection of curious hearts. Which is actually uber nice. That's so nice. That's so nice. Go to the bathroom before you... It's the happiest out of all cheap ones. Who is this guy and why have you just... Leave me... Dominique, go away. Go away. Leave my boy alone. Leave my boy alone. But I'm actually gonna send... You got another fucking bladder infection. Oh my god. Sachi boy, come on. You need to see a doctor. You really need to see a doctor about those. That's not good. I'm actually gonna send you home as well. But at least, you know... Vanessa may not be into it. She might be jealous. But I think Sagittarius has actually enjoyed the fact that he went on a date with a girl and they had a really nice time. They had a super nice time. Maybe they'll do something for Lupercalia. I mean, at least they're probably not going to do too much. They'll probably stay in and watch a movie, maybe. But I'm so proud of my boy. Oh, after the last episode was such, like, so depressing. It's nice to know that my boy, he's walking home very dazed, but I'm glad he had such a good time with Alex Caruso. Oh, that's so nice, And she's actually a rather cute sim. I did have fun just redoing her in Cass. She was actually pretty fun. Morgyn never leaves the school, I've noticed. The other two have left. Fine, is that... My boy, no! You're supposed to be, a beach hunk. Why are you dressed... I mean, actually, the waistcoat I can get on board with and the boots, but the purple trousers, no, and the glasses. Come on, Makoa. Alright, I'm actually going to finish this episode here. It's been quite a bit since I've started recording, but thank you guys so much for watching, and, my boy is... it looks like all hope isn't gone yet. It looks like he is going to be able to spend Lupercalia with someone. Despite the fact his dad did kind of crash the date, and then his mum crashed the date. But I'm proud of you, Seiji boy. I'm proud of you so much. And now with Morgyn and, Emrys. How'd you get friends with Alex? She's pretty cool. Oh my god, Vanessa's jealous. I think she's jealous. I think she's so jealous. But with Morgyn and Emrys now finally official, I mean, we don't know how the Witches' Council is going to react to that. They might be super, mad. They might not be. They might bend the rules slightly. I mean, Morgyn does know that if he decides that he wants to do the whole marriage and kids thing, well, at least the marriage thing, because he can't have kids, yeah, he will have to give up his position as Sage of the Untamed Arts. But Alessandra might have something planned for him. But, I've got to finish this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Everything started turning up, which was actually pretty great, which I'm super, super glad about. Now all we have to do is fix Melanie's disastrous love life, because Aaron publicly rejected her. And she needs to talk to him and be like, yo, what the hell, Aaron? I thought what we had was a thing. But I'm going to finish this episode here. I'm also proud of my boy, Emrys, for finally becoming an acolyte. Now we just need Melanie to become an acolyte. Well, apparently she is the worst one of them all, but then she's too busy dealing with a druid who apparently likes her but also doesn't like her at the same time. I don't know what we're going to do with you, Melanie. We're going to have to fix your disaster of a love life. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.